I might sound like a full-blown shill for MLB The Show, but I can say out loud that this is one of the best and most important drops in the history of Diamond Dynasty. And the biggest reason why, not just because we got some insane finest cards, but do you see that 40-70 Ronald Acuna Jr.? I know what you're thinking. Wow, another best card in the game that is locked behind a chase pack. That is a free card. 40-70 Ronald Acuna Jr. is officially in the reward path. He is a free-to-earn card. They listened. We were destroying them, basically saying that they were kind of selling out with the chase packs, but thank goodness they listened. They also listened with one more thing. Vouchers are in online. We'll talk about that in a second. So without further ado, let's go ahead and try and get this video done in one take. I'm going to try my best. So Team Affinity, this is where the majority of the best, finest cards are going to lie. So if we take a look at the Retro Finest, we got some cool Retro Finest cards. There's also a brand new, let me look at the AL Central. Look who's back in the game. We'll talk about the actual finest cards in a second, but George Brett, he's back. If we want to take a look at the attributes, the power versus lefties, it's only 97, but at parallel 5, he's going to have diamond defense. He's going to have over 70 speed with basically maxed out hitting attributes across the board, so I'm really excited about that one. But let's take a look at the actual finest cards. This is in the AL East, and one card I am terrified for. You guys can already see my father is back in the game, but we have the Mountain Felix Bautista. No, he does not have the sinker that we all covet, but he's got outlier on the fastball. He's 6'8". I'm going to do this in one take. I don't care if I mess up. So if you guys want to laugh at my stammering, that's okay with me. 99 Rafael Devers. My father is back in the game. I mean, one of the best offensive cards you can ever unlock, so I'm really excited about that. Aaron Judge. I mean, the vision is never going to be that great because Aaron Judge, even though he gets on base, he walks. That's because the Yankees, they kind of stunk in 2023, so they kind of pitched around him, and he strikes out a lot. So the vision's not going to really be there, but a solid Judge card, kind of a typical Judge card. Yandy Diaz, wow, this guy can play second base. Now, there is a very disappointing card that is coming up, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Kevin Gausman, not really much to write home about. He does not have a sinker, so kind of pointless. Let's go to the AL Central. This is where they kind of They really just slapped me in my face with a couple of these cards. Look at Luis Robert. He's sick, right? 87 clutch. I mean, I would rather have my grandfather up with runners in scoring position than Luis Robert Jr. Now, he's got the 125 power, and he's got the maxed out contact. So the maxed out fielding, the 88 speed. On paper, this card is really good as long as you hit him like leadoff or something like that, because when you get runners in scoring position, he's not going to be that great. Now, I thought that J-Ram was going to be the Guardians' finest player. He still has a finest card, and that's the disappointing card I was talking about. I guess I'll put that up right now. It was from the stream. Yeah, just not a great J-Ram card. The All-Star card is way better, but Steven Kwan, ooh, they gave him 85 power versus righties, the 99 fielding. This card, I wish that they would have given him the durability, but, you know, 98 durability, I guess it kind of works. All right, Steven Kwan, I will definitely take that as a biased Guardians fan. Erod has a sinker. Let me go ahead and show you guys that right quick. So Erod, he's probably not going to be on the Tigers going into 2024 because I believe he just opted out, or he's going to opt out, but this card looks absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and Bobby. I did not see Bobby. What is he? Bobby Witt Jr. Let's go. So he had a 98 Player of the Month card. This Bobby Witt Jr., I mean, the card art, it's just so beautiful. I know that the discipline is going to be something that kind of, wow, it ruins the offensive attributes. Discipline is not really something that we care about in Diamond Dynasty anymore. You need vision. He's got the vision. He's got the contact, the power. He's got the speed and the 99 fielding. One of the best, if not the best shortstop in the game right now. And then Johan Duran, he does not have a cutter or a sinker, but he has double outlier, so outlier on the fastball and outlier on the splitter. That's kind of a typical Johan Duran card. So let's go to the other ones, shall we? So the AL West, I think there's going to be an Altuve. I think Altuve has to be in this one. So yes, Jose Altuve. Let's go ahead and take, ooh, there's another Mike Trout, which is kind of causing some controversy in the community because there's a milestone Mike Trout. Like, a lot of people spent a lot of stubs or got lucky, and then now there's this one to replace, but he's not that good. I'll show you in a second. Jose Altuve. Wow, Jose Altuve. The defense is not going to be there. I would much rather use Marcus Semien, but he's got decent speed. The offensive attributes are through the roof, so kind of a typical Jose Altuve. I don't know if he's better than the other, like the Kaiju. I think there's a Kaiju Jose Altuve. So do you see how Mike Trout only has a 93 clutch and he's only got 27 speed? Now, he does still have 99 speed, and the offensive attributes are really good, but this is a lesser Mike Trout. He's free, so if you don't get milestone, Mike Trout, I guess you're not too upset because there are so many other insane cards. Brent Rooker, 125 power to bolt. The defense really stinks, but he can play first base. There's a DH option in MLB The Show 23. JP Crawford, they helped him out on the defense. I'm not going to lie, his defense did slip quite a bit in 2023, but the offense, my God, his swing is always really crispy as well. Nathaniel Lowe, 99 Nathaniel Lowe. I mean, this is basically what I was expecting. And also, I love on the trim of the cards, it's color matching. So with Bobby Witt Jr., there was some gold. With the Rangers, there's some red around Nathaniel Lowe. So I'm really liking how the finest is looking so far. Let's go to the NL East. Now, I'm really just making this video. I almost never make update videos, but I feel like it's important. So the finest is a huge update, but let me go ahead and show you guys one thing. Actually, let me go back to that. So before I show you guys the rest of the finest cards, excuse me again, I'm only doing this in one take, bear with me. Do you see how it says online missions, tally online innings? Now, a lot of people were focusing on the rewards. You're not getting anything. Well, the point is, tally 10 innings pitched in online play. You can do it in ranked, battle royale, or events. That means if you tally 10 innings in any online mode, you will get a voucher. You get vouchers, 5 of them. If you pitch 50 innings, you get 20,000 Team Affinity points. I don't think you guys understand how much this changes MLB The Show 24. Now, a lot of people are saying, Fuzzy, stop shilling. This is 6 months too late. Maybe you're right, but I'm not going to take credit, but I was hammering the fact that chase pack players, they cannot really come back. Like, they're probably still going to have chase pack players, but the fact that 4070 Ronald is a free card, we thought that he was going to be a chase pack player. They took him out. I think that's my assumption. They took him out and they put him as a free to play reward. And then this right here, the vouchers, I mean, I can now just grind rank seasons and BR, and I can get vouchers. We brought this up. You guys changed MLB The Show. I have to give you guys all of the praise in the world. Us speaking up, a lot of haters and weirdos wanted to call it complaining. No. We spoke up, we said online play matters just as much as CPU. It should mean the same, and we get vouchers. This is so cool. If anything, I'm even more excited for MLB The Show 24. So let's take a look at the rest of the finest. We're going to talk about the AL East, or the NL East, I'm sorry about that. So attributes, we got Spencer, strikeout. Strider does not have a sinker. I'm sorry, I don't care about his pitch mix or anything. This is where it kind of gets borderline disrespectful. So Jazz Chisholm Jr. was on the cover of this game, and he kind of doesn't have a usable card because the contact is always really bad. Now, we love the fielding, we love the speed, we love his offense against righties, but that's kind of it. And one thing that's really confusing, I'm going to show him right now. Actually, I'll show him in a second. Ellie De La Cruz has better stats against lefties, even though he was about the same. Francisco Lindor, okay, that 96 contact is not the best. The 72 arm at shortstop is not very good either, but with 99 fielding, I'm probably going to put him at second base, but I still love Francisco Lindor's swing. I like that card a lot. Trey Turner, this card will play probably more as a second baseman because, again, that 76 arm, if you make a diving play in the shortstop and third base gap, you're going to want that arm strength. So Trey Turner, offensively, he's really good. Contact is a little bit low, but he's got the clutch, he's got the vision, he's got the speed. And then CJ Abrams, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? 81 contact, who's going to use this card? I mean, unless there's a Washington Nationals captain that boost up lefties, this one is super disappointing, so I'm not very excited about that. Let's take a look at the NL Central? The NL Central, so Cody Bellinger got a finest card, but he is not in the reward path. So if we take a look, the actual player is Justin Steele. So Justin Steele, he does have a sinker. The 102 hits per 9 is not very good, but he has break outlier. So Justin Steele kind of disappointing in my opinion, but still a usable card. Matt McLain, one of my favorite players in baseball. He's got the diamond defense. He's got the speed. This is one of the best cards. I mean, the vision is low at 80, but he plays second and third in all of the outfield spots, and he will play well out there with the pretty decent arm and basically diamond fielding with that really good speed. I love Matt McLain. That card is sick. So Ellie De La Cruz, I think he's in a captain's pack or something like that. I'll have to, because I know Ohtani and maybe Ellie and J-Ram, they might be in a pack. I don't know. Corbin Burns, who knows if he's even going to be on the Brewers going into 2024 because they've really not been enjoying each other's company. He's got a sinker and 122 hits per 9. No outlier on the sinker this year. David Bednar, he does not have a great pitch mix, great hits per 9 and all that stuff, but I'm not interested in that. Nolan Gorman, whoa! Nolan Gorman, a second baseman with maxed out power. How can you not say that this is not a great roster, or not a roster update, a content drop? Again, the vouchers, the 4070 Ronald being a free to use, free to earn card. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. So if we go on over to the NOS, but also, I'm also open to feedback. If you guys think that I'm straight up shilling, please let me know. But I think that this is a very important and quality content drop. So if we take a look at Zach Gallen, who almost threw a no-hitter in the World Series, he does not have a sinker, but he does have the cutter, 106 hits per 9. That's not the best. Nolan Jones, my friend. So I've been talking to Nolan Jones behind the scenes. You guys remember how we did a challenge video with Bryson Stott? We might be giving away another PS5 in the near future because we've been talking behind the scenes. This card, just do not run on Nolan Jones. And if you want to put him at first base, he's going to be absolutely insane. Freddie Freeman, I mean, what more could you ask for from a first baseman? Parallel 3, he's going to have insane fielding and reaction. And the offense, I mean, he's Freddie Freeman. Ha-Seong Kim, yes, please. Yes, please. I can't even speak because this card makes me speechless. It makes me stammer and fumble over my words because it is so breathtakingly. Look at that hair. All right, and then Logan Webb, he does have the sinker. Unfortunately, he does not have a cutter. I mean, he's Logan Webb. So the last one that we have to talk about, I think, is the NL West. No, that was all of the finest cards available in Team Affinity, but there's still some other finest cards in Diamond Dynasty. I just have to find them. So there's Reward Path Diamond. So let me take a look at these real quick. So the Reward Path, let me find this real quick. Is it this one? Okay, so we have a choice pack in the reward path. So we have a 99 Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The defense is not as good as last year because last year he won a Gold Glove. This year, the offense did dip. The defense dipped. It was kind of a down season for Vladdy. He was still productive, but not the best Vladdy, although that's still, I mean, this card rakes on paper. Randy Arozarena, what is he looking like? Yo, Randy's got 90 speed. Diamond defense at parallel 4. This guy will be making He's going to make a case to be on the God Squad. I'm sorry, Cal Raleigh. They gave him the plus 100 contact to both sides and the diamond defense. Cal Raleigh is essentially a replacement for Adley Rutschman. That is sick. And this is where Elly De La Cruz, I have to point out the contact versus lefties. So we saw Jazz Chisholm Jr. with the 87 contact. He hit 182 versus lefties. Elly De La Cruz, he hit 184 versus lefties. So the cover boy can't get 100 contact, even though he basically hit the exact same. But Elly De La Cruz, while this card is amazing, I'm not complaining. I'm trying not to complain, but I just don't understand the thought process behind giving the cover boy worse contact when this guy only had a .002 difference between, I don't understand it. Jesus Luzardo, I once interviewed this guy. He's got the sinker, he's got the cutter, and he's got the great hits per 9. I mean, what more could you ask for? One more, is there more? So those are the bosses, and this is Ronald. Let's go ahead and show Ronald Acuna Jr. stats or attributes. You guys get mad when I say stats. 125, 123 contact, 115 power, the vision, the clutch. They gave him diamond fielding, even though he did not deserve diamond fielding, but I'll go ahead and it's fictitious baseball. It doesn't matter. 95 speed feels like we're being nitpicky. Just give him 99 because he stole 71 or 2 back, something like that. But this right here, in my opinion, is the best card in the game, right up there with the 99 cycle milestone Elly De La Cruz and that 99 Mike Trout. What about some other ones? I know that there's a Shohei Ohtani, but where do you get the Shohei Ohtani card from? So let me go back to the main menu, and then we go to collect. So if we go to collect and then collections, hold on, let me find collections real quick. We're going to go to set collections. Here we go, set 5. Oh, there's also a core collection. Let me do that real quick. So Ozzy Albies is the new core collection after Corey Seager. I mean, across the board, one of the best infielders in the game. Parallel 5 Ozzy is going to be an absolute demon. And then if we go to set 5, so we have a 99 Tanner Scott. He does have a sinker, 122 hits per 9, and 99 velo and break. This card is insane with the control. We have J.R. Richard, which is not fun because he's got double outlier. He's got a cutter, no sinker on this card, but because he's so tall at 6'8", that might be a problem. We have Isaac Paredes. Ooh, he could play second base. And parallel 1 means that he's going to have diamond defense at the hot corner, and he straight up rakes. That's my phone, not yours. I'm sorry about that, guys. So we have Tim Raines, 99 Tim Raines. Put some respect on my man's name. He can also play second base. That's a chase pack. And then we have the collection rewards in the set collection. So we have Bo Bichette with the maxed out contact. They gave him diamond defense. Him and Bobby Witt Jr., they had improved defensive seasons. I think that Bobby was a whole lot better. Bo was definitely... He was not very bad. He was decent, but that's better than being not very bad. I would love that card. William Contreras. Now, they made a point that Wilson, he was also a savage, so more finest cards will be coming to the game. So if you're a William Contreras or a Contreras Brothers fanboy, You're probably going to have both on the squad pretty soon, but this card absolutely rakes William Contreras. And then last but not least, Shohei freaking Ohtani. He's got the 121 hits per 9. The K per 9 is really good, and if you guys did not know, K per 9 controls foul balls, so hopefully he can limit the foul balls, the break and everything. He's got the splitter. He's got the, let me show the pitch velocities and pitch mix. So he's got the slurve, the fastball, the cutter, the splitter, and the sinker. And then obviously we got to show off the offensive attributes. He's got the 96 speed. They even gave him some pretty decent fielding if you want to throw him in left field or something like that, but maxed out power, obviously, maxed out clutch. I mean, to me, this is one of my favorite updates of all time. And again, we haven't even really talked about the retro finest, but there's 99 Jimmy Rollins, and this card looks stupid. We have Raul Ibanez. I don't remember Raul Ibanez ever being in the game, so this might be a brand new legend. Mike Napoli, what does he look? Mike Napoli, okay. What about some other cards that we have in here? Are they serious right now? Gary Shelfy, what about? Oh, dude, what is going on? Yasmani Grandal. Yo, these cards absolutely shove. Wow, Mike Zunino is even usable with Diamond Defense. Todd Helton, what about Todd Helton, one of my favorite players of all time? I mean, oh, there's even more. So we have Kodai Senga, who has a cutter. He does not have the sinker, but this card, I mean, 125 maxed out hits per 9. We have Francisco. What have they done today? If you use the excuse that too little, too late, you should have done this 7 months ago, okay, you might be right. But these cards are insane. There's a 99 Dansby Swanson. There's a Cody Bellinger somehow. Did I miss out on the Cody Bellinger? We'll have to show off the Cody Bellinger in a second. But we have 99 Dansby Swanson. I mean, good Lord. Josh Lowe. I'm so excited that he got... Excuse me? Josh Lowe? Is this real life? Is this actually happening? There's a 99 Reggie Jackson with 85 fielding and 78 speed. We talked about Cal LA, George Kirby, 96. What are they doing with him? Evan Phillips has the cutter and the sinker. Devin Williams looks insane. So Devin Williams with the maxed out K per 9 and his per 9. He's got the screwball and the cutter. That screwball is disgusting. I don't remember if I showed you guys the J-Ram, but that's 96 contact, which is not very fun. The arm isn't very good either, especially at the hot corner, so he's going to be a second baseman. Where is this Cody? Oh, wait, there's an O'Neal Cruz. It's endless. There are endless, insane cards in this drop. I got to find Cody Bellinger. So there's Brooks. Where's Cody Bellinger at? Is he over here? Core? Maybe it's core. It might be a core thing, or I don't know where Cody Bellinger is at. So hello, Team Affinity. Maybe it's Team Affinity. So we have some other cards over here. Pete Alonso, I mean, he's absolutely disgusting. Emmanuel Clase did not deserve a finest. I don't care what his stats say. Brian Reynolds. The sweet Jesus himself, Brian Reynolds. Gleyber Torres. Oh my God. No way all is well. Am I sweating? I'm sweating because I am so turned up right now and hyped up. I don't think that this game is all the way saved, but between all of these brand new captains, the finest cards, the retro finest cards, I mean, the vouchers, the free 99, 4070 Ronald Acuna Jr., you guys have to let me know in the comments. Was this the best update in MLB The Show 23? Or if it wasn't the best, was it the most important because it shows that they are directly listening to content creators and the community? Again, I'm not going to take full credit for the vouchers idea, but I was spamming that on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and they put it in the game. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for believing in what we can do as a community instead of calling us complaining weirdos and haters. You're the weirdos. You're the haters. It worked. We got what we wanted. Thank you, San Diego Studios and the makers of MLB The Show. There's some stinkers like Jazz and J-Ram and stuff like that, but 10 out of 10 drop. Thank you.